I'm Graham Major X. I'm the Director of Green Business and E-Mobility at Sender, and I'm here with Kim Murata, the Global Vice President of Environmental Sustainability at Beam Suntory. Hi, Kim. I'm wondering if you could walk us through a little bit the 3 pillars of the proof positive that Beam Suntory has rolled out.
Absolutely. So at Beam Suntory, we have what we call our proof positive strategy. It's essentially our environmental, our social, and our governance strategy. And when we look at it, we look at 3 areas, or 3 pillars. The first is nature, or it's about giving back to the environment. The second is about consumers, or making sure we have a responsible culture. And our third is about communities. So it's about benefiting society and instilling a diversity and equity and inclusion culture.
Great. And how did you arrive at these 3 pillars? Why not some other set of pillars?
You know, when Beam Suntory was looking at a sustainability strategy, we started just like so many other companies do, and we did what we call a materiality assessment. And it's essentially talking to your internal and your external stakeholders, finding out what's most important to them, and then certainly getting their perspectives on what's most important to the business. From there, we did obviously a lot of benchmarking, looking at what our peers are doing and our competitors are doing, what's best in class in this area, and then really relied obviously on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And then we have the good fortune of having Suntory Holdings as our parent company. And Suntory really instills a vision of growing for good. It means as our business grows, so does our investment in society. And so with those, the materiality assessment, the UN Sustainable Development Goals, the benchmarking, and our Suntory vision, that really helped guide us as we were putting together our strategy.
Nice. And so this is basically the outcome of that entire process. And how long did that process take from start to finish, from the idea of rolling out these 3 pillars to now we have them?
Yeah, and and even just backing up. So for a very long time, Beam Suntory and Suntory were committed to sustainability. We just didn't talk about it in pillars or in strategies or in books, but it was really the notion or the core of who we are as a business. So for us, it took generations, it took decades. But then when we really looked at putting it in a strategic focus, probably was about a 2-year process of doing the materiality assessment, the benchmarking, really, setting KPIs and goals. It takes some time. It's not something that you just kind of put your thumb in the air and decide, well, this is where we're going to be. But it's building those roadmaps, the glide paths. How are we going to get there? And then what's really not only just realistic, but certainly a stretch for the company.
Right. So these are goals that are important to the company and also a vision for the future.
They are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's integral to who we are. So when you think about Beam Suntory, we're one of the largest premium spirits companies in the world. So you think about our raw ingredients, you think about water, you think about corn, you think about barley, but then you think about the commitment we have to the planet, and then the commitment we have to our people, about a great place to work, diversity, equity, inclusion, and then how people enjoy our products responsibly. So it makes sense when you take a step back, but it takes a while to get there and to build it.
That's awesome. Thank you for clarifying that. And one thing I wonder is, do you think that having this clear vision in place, which is an equitable vision, a fair vision, a sustainable vision, do you think that gives Beam Suntory a competitive advantage, or is that a cost to the business to sort of make these investments?
What's really interesting about our company is we are a privately held company. So for us, when we make decisions about sustainability, certainly we're looking at our stakeholders. We know our consumers want to drink a product that is more sustainable. We know our customers want to do business with us because we're a more sustainable company. And we know our employees want to either come and work for us because of our sustainability strategies and commitments, or they want to stay and work with us because of our long-term vision. So we do definitely see a competitive advantage, but that's not what guides us. It's really about our commitment, about connecting to nature, growing for good, just part of our culture and our DNA. When you're privately held, you don't have to do what the street is asking you to do or requiring you to do. You do it because it's good for business.
Amazing. So Kim, tell us, what is proof positive?
So proof positive is our sustainability strategy. It's our measurable long-term vision and core to our business, and it ensures that we have a net positive impact on our environment, on our consumers, and our planet. And it's based on 3 pillars. So we have our nature positive pillar, which is really tied to the environment and having a positive impact on environment and nature. Our second is about consumers and having a positive impact on our consumers, reducing harmful drinking, and ensuring a responsible culture when it comes to drinking. And our third is about communities. So again, it's about creating a great place to work and setting a culture that is diverse and equitable and inclusive.